So the Tipper Road listed hurdle next then, and it's tipping it down the road as well. So 2.5 furlongs listed race. The top one is Amlar, M. Cairns, and Assar, J. Shea, Charlie's Prince, Adam Old, Dreamy Larwood, Doug Warren, Fantasy Explorer, CDF, Leadham, Derek Hinton, Patient Number 80, Molly at Surfer, Pyrenean Zachinto, Ben Benici, Rusty Gusty, Colin Clark, San Carlos del Zulia, D. Thompson, Shoestring, Paul Rhodes, Charlottenburg, Leon Van Rensburg, June Street Girl, Jim Murray, Fairy Hill Run, John's Jumpers, Larry Bird, Jared Tutt, On the Edge, David Robertson, and Ring Your Harmonies, Martin Leadham. They're off and racing then, and up to the first, and over that one, San Carlos del Zulia is the leader. So racing down to the second of 14 then, and San Carlos del Zulia has now been joined by Fantasy Explorer, and those two are going to dispute the lead as they swing slightly left-handed, with On the Edge and Amlar heading the main body of the field, and Pyrenean Zachinto is just the back marker. So over flight number 3 they go, and San Carlos del Zulia has now got an undisputed lead of about 3 lengths to Fantasy Explorer second, and Fairy Hill Run back in third. Then comes Shoestring in fourth. Rusty Gusty is behind that one with Amlar and Larry Bird, and On the Edge is just shuffled back a little bit. There's you can see Charlottenburg in the dark blue colours there, just weaving about a bit at the back, trying to get itself a position and decide whether to go around the outside or try and cut a path up the centre. So they take flight number 4, and San Carlos del Zulia and Fantasy Explorer are about 4 lengths clear off the rest of the field, who are headed now by Fairy Hill Run. Then comes Shoestring in the dark blue colours and the white cap on the inside, with Larry Bird in the orange on the outside of that one, just between the two, the white of Amlar. Rusty Gusty in the green with a red cap making a bit of ground, and Pyrenean Zachinto at the back is the one that's just finding the pace a little hot, but there's still a mile and a half to travel, and San Carlos del Zulia out-jumped there by Fantasy Explorer, and Fantasy Explorer just the leader, but San Carlos del Zulia being driven up on the inside to redispute the lead, but Fantasy Explorer's jumping the better of the two and is gaining about a half length in the air at each flight, which Fantasy Explorer then makes up on the flat. So they're racing past the winning post then with a complete circuit to go, and San Carlos del Zulia is back in the lead by about half a length as they race towards the next flight. Fantasy Explorer is in second. There's a gap then of about 6 lengths to Fairy Hill Run, who's now third, and then Larry Bird, and then Amlar, and then Shoestring, and then Gusty, and then Leadham making a bit of ground in the pink jacket. After that one is Assar, and then June Street Girl and On the Edge. So they're over flight number 8, and Carlos del Zulia and Fantasy Explorer continue to dispute the lead, and San Carlos del Zulia jumping the better now of the two as they make their way into the final mile. And San Carlos del Zulia, Fantasy Explorer, Fairy Hill Run, Amlar and Larry Bird are getting much closer to them though now. Rusty Gusty is after that one, then June Street Girl and Shoestring, with Charlottenburg making some ground as they all safely negotiate that flight. And the front two haven't changed, but here comes June Street Girl on the outside, and right on that one's tail is Shoestring. So the big guns are beginning to fire, and San Carlos del Zulia is now being pushed along as June Street Girl comes to challenge for the lead. Right behind that one is Larry Bird. Fantasy Explorer's just dropping away a bit now. Fairy Hill Run still got the inside and is still there. Amlar's making some good ground, and so Charlottenburg. Shoestring on the outside. They take the 11th. There's still 3 more flights to take, and it's San Carlos del Zulia in the lead, but June Street Girl is a big challenger on the outside, and cruising is Charlottenburg over that one. There comes Rusty Gusty now coming with a run. It's Charlottenburg the outside of June Street Girl, who's just about to take it up. Charlottenburg, June Street Girl, San Carlos del Zulia is still there. Rusty Gusty, Larry Bird looking for a little bit of space. Then comes Amlar. Shoestring still not having either on the outside. This is a wide open race still, but June Street Girl's the first one to go for home, coming down towards the second last. June Street Girl from Rusty Gusty in second. June Street Girl jumps it well. Rusty Gusty jumps it better. Larry Bird is third. Amlar is next. Then Shoestring. Fairy Hill Run still there. San Carlos del Zulia is dropping away, and Charlottenburg's out of it as well now. Over the last end, it's June Street Girl with a clear lead of about 4 lengths to Amlar in second. And June Street Girl has put this to bed quite nicely. It's a battle royal for second between Amlar and Fairy Hill Run. And in third will trail back to Pyrenean Zachinto. I don't think overtook anybody all race. June Street Girl for Jim Murray is the winner. Amlar is second. Fairy Hill Run was third. Rusty Gusty was fourth. And Shoestring was fifth.